make a lot of money from water hyacinth. This is an aquatic plant that grows on water, but it also grows on land. So if you are to grow water hyacinth on land, you need to plant it in moist places because this plant needs a lot of water. So if you decide to grow it on land, make sure you do water it at least twice a day. You can water this plant in the morning, or you can and also water it in the evening. This plant, to grow health and well, you need also to apply fertilizers on it as other plants. But this plant, you can water it with liquid fertilizers, so you can make liquid fertilizers at your home and be spraying it with water, or you can apply other fertilizers direct on it, but you have to make sure that you do spray it with water at least twice a day. This plant is very beneficial to both human, animals, and the plants. So as a farmer, you really need this plant because this plant does a lot of wonders. This plant contains vitamin A, vitamin B1, and vitamin B2. This plant also contains niacin, and it also contains chlorophyll. This plant can be used as a fertilizer since it contains a lot of nutrients. Water hyacinth contains phosphorus, nitrogen, potassium, and these nutrients are really useful to the plants. So as a farmer, you don't need to buy phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium from the stores. You can make your compost fertilizer at your home and be providing your plants with phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. So this plant is a very good fertilizer. You can be selling water hyacinth fertilizers. You can sell water hyacinth fertilizers and earn a lot of money because there are very many people out there who cannot access this plant. So you can be making fertilizers, natural fertilizers, and be selling to other farmers and earn a lot of money from this plant. This plant also contains flowers, and it's differentiated in various types depending on the color of its flower. Some have blue flowers, some have red flowers, and some do have pink flowers. Its flowers can be used to make very many perfumes because it has a strong scent, and its scent smells so beautiful. This water hyacinth plant also contains beans, and its beans is very beneficial to both animals, plants, and humans. So the beans can be used to treat cholera as a disease, vomiting in humans and animals. It can treat nausea, and it can also treat eczema. This plant contains antibacterial and antifungal properties, and these can be used to give your skin a glow. So if you're there making skin products, this water hyacinth plant is an answer for you since it contains antibacterial and antifungal properties. So if you are there suffering from ringworm, suffering from eczema, this plant can do wonders for you. I'll be making a video on how to use this plant in its various ways. This plant can be used to be applied on any infected skin, and it can cure it in no time. This plant also has pods which contain its beans, and it also has stems. These two can be used to treat sore throat and painful ears. So if you're having problems with your throat and your ears are painful, some ears can get various problems, and this plant can really treat ears. This plant can also treat snake bites, can treat infections, can treat gonorrhea. People are suffering from transmitted infections. This is an answer for you. This plant, you can extract its juice and mix it with lemon juice to treat any inflammation. This plant can be also used to treat diarrhea, nausea, worms, and any stomach problems. So stay tuned on this channel so that you can get more information about water hyacinth plant. This plant can also be used to treat low cholesterol levels in both men and women, and also in animals. So if you've been suffering, your cholesterol has been low, you can start consuming water hyacinth so that you balance your cholesterol levels in the body. This plant has hypocholesterolemic properties in the beans. That's why it's good to increase the cholesterol levels in the body. So this plant is also good in the promotion of the milk, since it promotes lactation. So its beans is very useful to breastfeeding mothers, animals who are also breastfeeding. This plant can be really beneficial to them. If you're having irregular periods, you're having stroke, you're having low immunity, you've been suffering from fever, you're fighting obesity, just go get yourself water hyacinth. It is very good for you. We have a problem of lacking appetite in humans and also in animals. Some animals lack appetite, but this water hyacinth boosts appetite. So if you're having your animal is breastfeeding, but it's having problems in the stomach, it doesn't produce much milk as you would want it, so you can give it this water hyacinth so that it increases on the milk production. So farmers out there, this plant is really beneficial for you, because you can use it in your livestock so that you cut on the costs. If you're growing plants like maize, beans, any plant, this water hyacinth is really good for you, because you can make fertilizers at the center of your home using this plant, and your crops will thank you, because this plant contains phosphorus, and we know that our crops need phosphorus. They need nitrogen, they need potassium, they need chlorophyll. So this plant is really good for you. Water hyacinth can be found anywhere because it's really common on lakes, rivers. This plant is really accessible, so you can get this plant so that you cut on the costs of the feed, because you can feed this plant to your pigs, your goats, your cows, and also consume it as humans. But this plant has also a certain problem, because its bulb contains poison. So before using this plant, get to know how to use it. So I'll be making a video showing you on how you can use this water hyacinth to feed your animals. You can also use it and sell it as a feed to other farmers, but you have to know how to use this plant, because this plant shouldn't be consumed raw. For instance, it's beans. This plant has to be cooked before it's being consumed, and its bulb is not supposed to be eaten since it contains some poison. So I'll be letting you know on how to prepare water hyacinth as a fertilizer, and has food for humans and also has food for your livestock. Please stay tuned, subscribe, like, and